Welcome to Wrinkle Society of Hope. If you are returning, I truly appreciate all your support. And if this is your first time, welcome. Today, you are going to hear a woman tell her motivational story of how she pressed through her wrinkles in life in order to become the courageous woman with a K who cared enough to share. I would love for you to subscribe to our channel and share with other people. And guess what? Don't forget to hit that notification bell so that you can hear about the new courageous women that are coming forward to share their stories. I am so happy for you to be here today, and I can't wait for you to hear this story. Can't wait. Here we go. Hello, Wrinkles family. I am excited to have one of my friends and one of my past classmates. We are graduates of Arizona State University Social Work Department. Yay! You.
Thank you.
Please introduce yourself to the Wrinkles family.
Yes, well, hello. My name is Viviana Rivera, and like Summer say, I graduated from ASU with my master's degree in social work. Can we say the year?
Yes, we can say the year. We look good.
Class of 2006.
206.
And I'm originally from San Juan, Puerto Rico. My whole family's over there, so I'm technically here by myself. But thankfully, I've got a lot of friends, so they're like my family, and so here I am. Hello, hola.
And beautiful as she is. She just told me her age. Can you share what your age is?
Yes, I just turned 49 years old.
Woo!
Next year I'll be 50. Woo!
50 is the new 20 looking like that, mama.
Oh, no, thank you. Believe me, I feel it. I feel it.
Well, I don't see any wrinkles on your face, but if you have one or if you did have one, how do you think you would feel about that?
Oh, I do have wrinkles. But you know what? You embrace it. That's what life is all about. Wrinkles mean, that you live your life, that you've been through a lot of things and you pushed it and you're moving forward and you're still, making it. So I'm proud of it. If I get wrinkles, oh well, you know what I'm saying? It just means that you have experience, that you live through life, you've been through a lot of things. And God knows I've been through a lot of things. So that just means it's your journey, of your life. I'll be proud of that. And I'm proud of all the wrinkles in my life, the stuff I've been through, because it made me stronger. It made me, appreciate life more. I appreciate my friends, my family, and all the things that I had to go through made me stronger, and it made me an independent woman. And I'm so thankful of that, because I left my country when I was 18 years old by myself. I had no family here in the States. English was my second language, so I was very scared to leave my family. But I wanted to go to college. I'm the first family member to graduate from college, so it was a big thing for me. Thank you. Yeah. So it was hard. I went through a lot of things moving so young, not knowing things. And my parents had me when they were older. So, but you know what? It made me the woman that I am today. And I'm proud of that. I'm very independent. Everything I have, I've done it on my own. Yeah. And through a lot of different things and wrinkles, but I made it through and I keep pushing it. You know what I'm saying? Never give up. Never give up.
Tell us about a wrinkle that you had to push through in your life that got you to where you are.
Oh, so many. My first wrinkle will be moving so young, moving, not having enough money, because I moved, I had like $500 to my name. I had to have like 3 jobs. I had to find roommates to live with so I could, afford college. Obviously, I had to take student loans because my parents couldn't afford school for me. It was difficult, it was 4.5 years. It took me longer because I had to work, and I went to school in Illinois and it was cold. I wasn't ready for that coming from an island. I was like, what is this? I was in total shock, cultural shock. And it was very hard at first. You know, I wanted to quit so many times. I would cry in the shower because I miss my mom, you know, and then I lost my mom when I was like 33. I was going to ASU doing my master's degree, and my mom had cancer. And so I had to go through all that. We brought my mom from Puerto Rico. We brought her to Houston to the MD Anderson Cancer Center. And I had to travel there almost every other weekend.
Really?
So while I was going to school, yeah, so I was working full time, going to school at night, dealing with my mom's illness, and I was only like 33. So it was very, very difficult, very. And I had no one else to help me. It was my income. So I couldn't just take FMLA because people were like, well, we would just take FMLA and just stay with your mom over there. And I said, I can't afford it. You know, I can't do that. So I had to pay my rent. I have to pay my bills, you know, and so that, you know, all those things make you stronger. And then losing my mom, you know, to me was still young, you know, and I still was like, oh, my mom, she didn't get to see me graduate from, you know, my master's degree and all that stuff she wanted for me. So that was the hardest thing, I have to say, losing my mother, you know, and coming through from that, you know, and keep pushing it because you get so depressed, you know, you think life is over, you know, once you lose a parent, you feel, okay, what am I going to do now? You feel so lost, you know, because I'm the youngest one of four. So I will say that was the hardest thing I had to go through. But I learned a lot, you know. Yeah. After I lost my mom, I had to be strong and keep it pushing. And, you know, that's why I'm so independent too. You know, it's just, I've been through quite some journeys, you know, but I'm here. I made it through.
You did. And you smiled during that time because I knew you very well. Yes. I mean, we had classes together. You always were smiling. You always had a positive energy. So never would I
had to, you know, I had to do that because if not, you know, after my mom passed though, because my mom passed right in 2005. So right in the middle before I graduated. So after that, it was hard. I mean, I got depressed. I didn't want to go out. I didn't even want to go to work. You know, it was very difficult. But I figured, you know, this is not what my mom wants. My mom wants me to finish school because I wanted to give up. I wanted to stop. I wanted to quit school, you know, and I was like, no, mom will be so disappointed. She wanted me to get this so badly. And she wanted me to buy my own place because she was like, Viviana, you need to own your own place. Don't keep renting. She was very encouraging to that. And so I said, you know what? I'm going to do that. So in 2005, I bought my condo. I bought my own place. And then I said, I'm going to continue with school, you know, and keep it pushing because I know this is what my mom will want. So I did it.
That's amazing. Wow. That is amazing to push through that and walk across that stage for your mom.
Yeah, for my mother. I did it just for my mother. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Amazing. Amazing. So give me 1 minute because this is. Just a second. And, you know, going through what you were going through, what would you tell your younger self, you know, going through grad school, dealing with your mom illness and then losing your mom? And what would you tell that younger person at that time? What would be your advice to her?
To keep moving on, that life is never easy, that you're going to confront some obstacles and barriers in life, but you have to keep being positive and pushing it forward. Because that's going to make you the person like I am now, that I'm very independent. I did everything on my own. And now if I have a problem, at least I don't go, you know, like lose everything, go crazy. You know, I know now, okay, what I'm going to do, we have to do, you know, plan A, B, C, and D, you know, like what I'm going to do next. You know, I don't have my mother. I don't have that person that used to help me before. So I will tell my younger self, you know, it seemed like it's going to be rough for a while, but keep it moving, keep pushing it because you're going to make it and it's going to be okay.
Yeah. That's good. That's good. Yes. Because I'm still amazed, to be honest, because I know I saw you all the way through graduation and your strength then is amazing, you know, and that the fact that, you know, you were able to push through all of that and work. And because I was wiped out by graduation.
I
I was
know.
working too. I remember full time, trying to do our internships. I mean,
I
grad school
know.
is no joke. I mean,
No doubt.
people,
Very difficult. Yes. Yes. It is
you
hard.
know,
Yeah, because we had to do the internships during the weekends or after work. It's like
yeah,
we work full time, so we didn't have the choice to do it during the day or.
yeah,
So yeah, tired. You're tired and it's difficult, and you have to get up the next day and go to work. So yeah. But you know what? That's what makes us who we are, and makes you a stronger person and a stronger woman. And once you get barriers in your life, you're like, oh, I can do this. I went through worse, I can do this. This is not gonna get me. I know I can deal with this, tackle it, and keep, pushing it.
push it
And
through.
so I'm
Yeah,
proud of it. And we should be very proud because it was very hard, but we did it.
we did it. Yeah, and we still
Yeah,
continue to do it today.
that's right. That's right.
Yeah,
Every single day, there's something else, and we just have to tackle that and keep doing it.
exactly. So the woman you are today, and let's say you got a t-shirt made, what would that t-shirt say that represents the woman that pushed through so much and is here standing almost 50, still looking
I know.
fabulous?
Oh, thank you. um, there's a saying in Spanish. I don't know how to translate it in English, but it kind of means querer es poder, which means it's like if you have the will power, you're gonna do it. If you really feel like you can do this, you need to have that strength, that power to just go ahead and make it and do it. So once you have that will, once you have that little thing inside of you, that fire, just go ahead and do it. You know what I'm saying? If you have that inside of you, nothing is impossible in life. You can do it. You can make it. And no matter what people tell you that, no, this is hard, you won't be able to do it. Because there's a lot of negative Nancy's, people who will come along the way and tell you, no, this and that. But you know what? If you have it inside of you, if you have that will, where there's a will, there's a way. I mean, that would be the best translation. That's what I would say.
Oh, I
So I
love
guess
that.
I would say that where there's a will, there's a way. And you know, uh, I think really what I see about myself right now is that all these things that I've been through has really made me a strong, independent person. And like I said, because everything I've done it by myself. So I don't even have family here. So I had to deal with all this, and I bought my place by myself. Everything I do by myself. If I had to move, everything is like you have no one else to rely on.
Yeah.
So it made me stronger. It definitely has.
And I think that's a great testimony to women that maybe feel like they're alone, or if they live somewhere alone.
Yeah,
I've heard women that say, oh my gosh, my family's not here. I have to make these
right,
decisions by myself. And it's like, you can do it though. You can
right.
really
Or
do
they get a divorce, or they're with someone for a lot of years, and then they break up, and they feel that they can't make it without that person.
it. Yeah.
No, you can do it.
You can.
You don't need that person to do it. As long as you have that will to make it, and it's not gonna be easy because no one says it's easy. It's a hard road, but you can conquer it as long as you keep pushing it and working hard.
Oh,
Nothing is impossible.
all possible. That's
Mhm.
amazing. So tell me some of the amazing things. I know we're both social workers, so we're always out here standing for some kind of advocacy, or standing for some kind of people. So tell me who you are standing for right now in the social work world.
Well, I work with long-term care, so I basically deal with the elderly population. So I do work with the Alzheimer's Association. I'm always involved with the Alzheimer's Walk, doing fundraising and things like that. But what I'm really my heart is into is an activity called the Day at the Lake, who's sponsored by Ability 360, which is like a big company that targets people who are disabled. They have caregivers and things like that, and the Brain Injury Association, they have this activity at the lake. I forgot the name of the lake. I don't. It's not Lake Pleasant, but they have all the equipment. It's the lake by Cave Creek,
Oh, I don't
Lake
know.
Bartlett, Lake Bartlett.
Okay, okay, okay.
Yes, it's very beautiful, and they do it. They have like three different events, like May, June, July. Sometimes they do September, but they didn't do it last year because of COVID. But They have the equipment, kayaking, boats. Yes, I mean jet skis. They have them where the people who are in wheelchairs who've never been able to go on a jet ski or who were never to go on a boat. They have the physical therapist there with all the equipment, all the Hoyer lifts and all the things right there so they can move the person and transfer them. And then they'll go like in the jet ski, they'll go with them, but they'll drive the jet ski and the person can sit down and enjoy it. And they go canoeing and I mean all these events, water sports basically that people otherwise couldn't do because they're disabled or they have a traumatic brain injury, you know. And so it makes my day because I bring a lot of people from my company in, you know, and we have a blast. And I usually work so they can let us come free of charge because usually you have to pay for that.
Yeah.
So I work with the company so they can match it and they can go, you know, and I arrange transportation for them. So I'm very involved with that. I love it because just to see their smiles, they're like, Viviana, I've never been fishing. I never been jet skiing. This was my first time. You don't know how much I love it. And they look forward to this event every year, you know. So that's really close to my heart and I enjoy it so much.
Oh, I love it. Definitely gonna put information about that so we can provide
Yes.
support to that because that's, you know, I love the elderly population. I worked in skilled nursing facilities for many years. I walked for the Alzheimer's walk myself. I've did that before, and I worked with hospice for many years.
Right. You did so.
You
Yeah,
know,
you know that. Yeah.
yeah, the elder population. I mean, they're very dear to my heart, and that's another thing about Wrinkles. They have so many wrinkles and so many stories to tell. Wrinkles are wisdom,
Amazing stories.
you know,
Yeah.
and
I
that's
love their stories.
yeah. They get older, but they earn those stripes of wrinkles. You know,
Yes, they did.
really do. So I
Yes.
greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much for coming to Wrinkles today.
No problem, Summer. Thank you for inviting me.
Again, I'm super excited. Wrinkles, give some love to these social workers out here because we're doing what we do and we worked hard to get our degrees, right?
Yes, yes, indeed. Well, thank you so much. It's been a pleasure to speak with you, and I hope I'm able to encourage more people to continue and be strong and independent.